Hey, I like that song a little bit. Yeah, I'm live though, real quick. Y'all, I needed to come back and vent a little bit about narcissistic people being pathological liars. And since they are also stalkers, it's kind of difficult getting rid of them. I'm sorry, my ex literally narcissistically stalked me tonight, 7 hours. Yeah, it was like I was being held hostage. It was horrible. It really was. Guys, this is High Priestess Jamila. I ain't been live from this channel. I've been dealing with stuff all day. Some of you know, some of you probably don't know. Some of you probably said, oh, no, I can't do this. This is way too much. Dealing with a pathological liar. Why are narcissists such liars? Well, because I want to talk. Stand about narcs is that they do things and they try to make other people look crazy. They typically have no conscience about the things that they do. They just don't care. As long as they are able to continue to lie, they will. Even when the truth is sitting right there in their face, they will still pathologically lie about something. I have been narcissistically gang stalked for 6 years now, and they never stop. I got gang stalked, y'all, literally by a gang of narcs. And the whole time that they were stalking me, they said I was stalking them. And oh, check it out, y'all. There go the moon. It feels good outside. It feels so good out here. I'm coming. So it's really a trip the way that they just generally don't have a conscience about their lies and they just don't care. And even if they're being caught in their lies, they will still lie. And in their head, because they are lying, they feel that they have successfully made somebody else look crazy. Narcissistic people will do stuff, the stuff that they do to make other people look like they are the crazy ones. And even like I said, even when the evidence is sitting right in their face, and it's not even evidence against them. It's kind of like, calm down. Telling the truth is not that horrible. I'm in the house, y'all. Telling the truth is not that horrible. It's almost like these people feel as though they're going to die. It's not that big of a deal. And it's all about that control factor. I want to control the narrative. I want to control. And it makes no sense. And they totally destroy any love that we had for them. They do, and y'all know it. That's why a lot of y'all, when I talk about narcissistic people, I'm usually very nice about it. I usually try to be very positive. But there's a lot of people that have been through this, the pathological lying, the the blame game, the gaslighting, the entanglement with other narcs, as if they need 50 to 80 people to deal with one person. To deal with any kind of situation, it takes a whole audience of people instead of handling your business like a grown person. It makes no sense to me. I believe that those types of people can get help though, but I think that it's so taboo that it just they don't want to, but they really do need to get help because I feel like they don't have any self-awareness and they don't ever want to be held accountable for what they did. It's always somebody else's fault. Living real life is somebody's fault. My heater going out, my furnace going out and needing to be repaired is somehow my fault. And I am a subpar mother because I couldn't force the heater to not ever break down. They have these unrealistic expectations. That's why when they have everyday problems, they freak out. Can you imagine how a narcissist would react to their furnace going out? They would have went off on the management company. They would have went off on just fix the furnace and get yourself warm in your house and relax. No, they would freak out. Somehow it's a narcissistic injury for an inanimate object that is meant to break down, breaks down, just like your car. Sometimes people's car may need to be repaired. It's called life. I think it's ridiculous, you guys. I really do. I think it's ridiculous. I really do. It's like, look, it's called life. Okay. Now, why a narc would want to use a mechanical item breaking down? That's just like if I had a car. Oh, I broke down. Oh, look at you over there in that broke down car. It's a machine and machines break down. So it's your fault somehow. Just like in the old house when I had mold in the house. It was my fault. The narc said that it was my fault and I was somehow moldy and something was wrong with me. So anything that happens to anybody in their lives, the narc is going to say, you did it because it didn't happen perfectly. And oh, you mean to tell me that your furnace went out? Oh, well, then you ain't got your life together. Really? It's utterly ridiculous, guys. It really is. When do these people get to actually deal with real life? They probably never do. They're probably used to having everything done for them. And women, usually women, especially a woman like me, I am a survivor. I can survive anything. If the heater goes out, you either get you some temporary space heaters, you know, light up your fireplace, your house will get warm and stay warm. There's no reason for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like the fear factor. It's like, oh my God, you had a furnace go out. Oh God, you're cursed. What? It's like they're not used to having anything or dealing with real life. You over there, somebody, one of the narcs kept going in another narcissist, a pathological lying narcissist chat room, saying, and she has no heat. They just kept going in there saying it with an explanation point. What is it gas? Yeah, it's a gas furnace. Yeah, but it's okay. My furnace is really hard to get to, and I think it was because it needed a filter change. The little thermostat kept telling me it needed to be changed, but I can't get to that. I can't get to the furnace. It's not a regular furnace. It's in a spot that it's in a place that I can't get to. So I'm not going to crawl under something to get to a thing, and to be honest with you, I'm thinking that at the end of my lease, I'm definitely going to have to move. Even if I'm not ready to relocate out of town, I may have to move because I thought that was weird, but I don't think anybody did anything. I just think that it went out. The guy said that it went out because probably because the filter, he said the filter was real dirty. It needed to be changed, which I kind of already knew because my allergies were so bad. And, he said that he had to wait for a part or something. So, and it's like in the meantime, you know, but this pathological lying narc decided that he was going to tell people that my gas was turned off. Like, no, I have hot water. My hot water heater is gas as well. It's all gas. Yeah. Hey, Jen. Hello. That's what I said. That's what I said. It's normal, everyday things that can happen. And the narcissist will somehow switch it around on you and make it seem like it's a problem. That's just like the same narc when I was at the hotel. For 5 months. Okay. This same narc, I couldn't very well pack up and go back to my family that lives almost 1,000 miles away. So what did I have to do? I had to go to a hotel, and I wouldn't have, why I was at that hotel for so long? Because somebody had stolen my identity to screw up my credit on purpose. And I believe that it was them. Because that's not a coincidence that would happen. So all along the way, they have been doing things to harass me, these narcissists, and this weirdo. And the narc is always gonna disappoint you. Like, and they act like it's an insult to you. Why can't you ever be loyal? Why can't you be a normal person? Why would you, if somebody doesn't have heat in their home, why are you attacking them? Why were they were attacking me because of somebody else saying something, saying a racist statement. They even though they had been using covert racism and blatant racism against me and each other. It's like these people are just, it's like they escaped from the loony bin. They can't have a normal life. It's like some kind of weird social experiment dealing with these people 24/7. It's annoying. And it's like, how can you sit there and tell so many lies and then actually live with yourself without telling the truth? I wouldn't be able to hold on to a lie for that long. Probably because I'm way too freaking innocent and way too freaking honest. I can't do that. Just sit there and keep lying. That's very scary. To sit there and watch somebody lie for over 7 hours. What are you? What are you? Who are you? And then the victim plan. The victim plan. Literally was stalking me and said, I'm gonna go and do something to you because you're stalking me. How? How and what are you talking about? And I don't care what nobody says. When somebody is a pathological liar, it's obviously a mental illness. That has got to be a mental illness because, like, I started to feel kind of like shaky. I was like, oh, Lord, let me eat something and get in the shower. Yeah, they cause so many issues, and they cause, I can imagine, I can just about imagine. I've never dealt with this level of narcissism before, not ever, but I can just about imagine how it would feel to deal with that on a long-term basis. You would have to literally learn to disassociate from your environment. You would have to. Because it's damn near every day, if not every other day. Peep that the furnace goes bad when the weather warms up. That's proof of your power. Yeah, it's not even, they didn't even, I mean, the other night it was kind of cold, but we're gonna have like rain this weekend, and I think the low is gonna be like 50 or something, and so it's already very warm in here right now. I can't imagine that I can just, and before that, we didn't even, there was times when I would have to turn off the heat during the day. So, it's, we're good. So they'll try to spin it, and they were trying to spin it to make it look like I was a bad mother because the heater went out. I have never seen anything like this before in my life. These people are sick. The taboo part of it is that it's obviously like a really bad mental illness because regardless of what they say, their lies can actually hurt people. I have had this very same person, spread horrible rumors about me, and I told him, I said, I'm never going to let you do this to me again. I am going to fight for my right to exist and have my own identity. And they act like it's some kind of prize, or that they should be proud that they do things to people and they don't care. He kept saying, I don't care about you. I don't give a damn about you or your kids. And you're proud of this? I don't care about nothing. I really don't care. I'm just a loser. Well, honey, I'm sorry. You're not making me look bad. They think that just because they can be cruel and abusive, that they're making somebody. How many times I got to explain this to you? For example, when they roast people, kids, you're only making yourself look bad. You're roasting children. Why don't they get that? It's like their brain chemistry doesn't work the way that a normal person does. And it is a legitimate mental illness, and I believe that people that actually have these people around them as their loved ones, and you imagine this person's family? I'm pretty sure that his family is happy that the attacks aren't going to them. In fact, that's why they come out to social media, because they want to find somebody that they can do their narcissistic attacks to. They like, well, thank God he ain't attacking me. Because if you were not there, if another target was not there, the attacks would go to who? It would go to the people that are around him. That's why his family members is okay with it. Clearly, clearly the mental condition that that they have causes them to not have normal relationships with people. They can't have normal connections with people because they do things like this. And then also, why go so far with it? Why would you go that far? It's not that big of a deal. And then for something that ain't even real. You've been attacking me for 7 months in social media and harassing me and stalking me at the same time, and you're doing that for your wife. No, you're not. That's obvious. He claims that he's doing it for his wife. You were online for 7 hours doing what for who? That's why I'm just telling y'all that there is no wife. The whole story is made up and contrived. It always is. It is. And he's been doing this for years. And the person that he's doing all this stupid stuff for is hidden. He's hiding the person that he's actually doing all this crap for. Okay. Because to be honest with you, none of them are very morally sound people. They can't be. And it's just not a good mix. It's not a good mix. You can't change an empath into a narc. An empath is going to be way too honest. Hold on, y'all. Jenny, you're funny. I know that I don't want to do it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna tell y'all if you know anything about this drama that's going on, I honestly don't want to do it. It is not something that I would have wanted to spend my evening doing, trust me. But since he didn't have anything else to do and he's upset and mad at me, you know what I'm saying? And just kept making it worse and worse. Just apologize and go away. You're gonna go that far as to start threatening people when you could just leave people alone. But the problem is that the people that he rock with and talk to are obsessed with me. So they constantly keep this dude coming at me. But at the same time, behind the scenes, he's trying to live like this double life. Yeah. 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 Well, and my whole thing about it is that I just really think that this is what he does. This has been a pattern that he has been doing for the past couple of years. The only difference is that this time is more so longer term. So you guys can definitely see the pathology of what he's doing because we've been broke up for several months now. Why can't he just let it go? Why can't he just stop talking about it? He has yet to do that yet. Whether or not he's doing it behind the scenes to me, or whether or not he's doing it online. Hey sis, hello Princess Royal. So guys, it's 7 o'clock. I wanted to come and vent real quick. Thank you so much for listening. I may or may not come back and do some chat readings for you guys. If I'm not able to do it tonight, because I kind of want to just maybe possibly try to spend time with my kids, and watch a movie or something. And because I usually go to bed at like 9 o'clock. So I'm probably just gonna sit here and watch some movies, play some video games, chill and relax for the rest of the night. I'm not sure. It depends on once I get a second wind. Once I get a second wind, you guys, then I may be able to come back for some readings. If not, I'll be here tomorrow. Okay. But these narcs, man, and the enablers are evil. I told y'all, the evil enablers. For some reason, they think in their mind, the enablers, that they are being powerful. Yeah, look at how I'm playing him. No, he's a narc and he needs enablers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm about to spend time with the family. I'm going to eat the rest of my food too. I got to warm it up though, because my fries got a little cold. So y'all have a good evening, man. Hopefully people hopefully these narcs will get some help. Hopefully they will get some help, seriously, because They don't ever go away. Like a lot of people say, oh, well, just stop talking to him. He never stops bothering me. And y'all know full well how it is. And they try to make it seem like we're crazy. No, you are attacking me in spirit. You are constantly thinking about me. I am picking up on things that you're doing. He's constantly attached, constantly. And so it's weird because whatever he goes through, I go through it too, constantly. So yeah, and it sucks. And you just want it to be over. You just want it to be over, but they act like you got to be destroyed in a ball of fire before it can be over. Just let it be over then. If it's over, if we're done with each other, then just move on. That's not what they do. And, I think that if they were to actually get some help, then they would not be such a danger to others or themselves. Because you'd have to be a real crazy person to stalk somebody. You're stalking somebody and then you're talking to them, but then you're going to go and you're going to try to incite some kind of legal action against them because you can't stop. So this one is upset because he can't stop talking to me. He can't stop contacting me. So I guess that's my fault. So he's going to punish me for being who I am. Child, please. I ain't even going to worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And that's literally what I have to do. But he puts on such a spectacle. He wanted to make sure that he had as many people watching as possible. So he put on an even bigger spectator. It's disgusting, you know. And what I want to say to the narcs, try to live a real life. Because what you living in right now ain't nothing but a delusion and a fantasy world. So okay, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace and love and lavender to y'all.